Alright, so you guys want to hear something funny? Somebody bought a private webcam dance from VenusSatanas. Apparently, on her website, she sells webcam strip dances. And ironically, I think the first person who bought it was the one who ended up using it to troll her with. And I mean troll her with. All they did was post it, you know, on all kinds of video sites, including YouTube, Facebook. I got wind of this, man, and I thought this was so fucking funny because Venus blew up, like gained like 50 pounds. I mean, it is the most ridiculous looking thing I've ever seen her, dressed in her Daisy Dukes with her little flannel top opened up so you can see her little Walmart bra, while her fat bloated ass meanders around a pole. I mean, I'm surprised she did. That pole wasn't like going like this, and she doesn't even dance. She like wobbles like in like a stone circle. Anyway, it's quite embarrassing for Venus. Well, I thought it was so funny, I decided to share it on my website, Satanic International Network. Again, I didn't make this video. In fact, Venus made the video for somebody, and that somebody took it and put it all over the place, probably because they felt they got ripped off. Because I guarantee you, if you pay any money, I would have paid her to stop, put it that way. That's how bad it is, and that's how unattractive she is now. But anyway, so we all have a laugh at it. I put it on my website, my network. Well, Venus, check this out, writes a letter to the people that own my network. I mean, I own the network, but not the software, you know, the network provider. She writes a letter to one of the admin employees. This is what it says. I'm going to read it to you. Hold on a second. Okay, it says, this is from Venus. I run a personal site not affiliated with Wackwall. I was notified of my video being posted at this site, Satanic International. It's one of my dance videos. I'm afraid that this kind of content was private, but this person, who I do not know, posted this at their site. It is an adult content. Well, one, Venus, you do know me, but either way. It is adult content, which it's not. It's your fat ass meandering around a pole. I was also notified by an acquaintance that the site owner, which is me, encourages underage girls to show their breasts in the chat room. Okay. This is Venus's way of basically calling me a pedophile, which is some of the lowest class thing you can do to somebody. One, this statement's completely inaccurate. Yes, there are a lot of tits in my chat room, but no, none of them are underage. In fact, people that are underage, period, aren't allowed in the video chat room. Okay, so it's just an outright lie. And then she goes on to say, it's real unfortunate and it violates your terms of service. Please be aware that my video is for an adult site and adult content isn't allowed on Wackwall. Again, there's nothing adult related about your fat ass dancing on a pole. Okay, that's completely within the terms of service on my site. This person also made comments in the thread about me and my husband, and these comments are not only untrue, they are slanderous. Ooh, calling you a stripper because you got a pole in the center of your living room? Ooh, that's slanderous. Ooh. Okay. Please do something about this. Police have already been notified. I told them that this is cyber harassment, which is against the law in the United States. Cyber harassment, because your dumb fat ass made a video on a website for money, and the one person who bought it ended up posting it everywhere else because he probably felt he got ripped off because you're so bloated and obese and ugly now. Okay, it says to go on, abide by your own terms of service and that you will not allow adult videos and underage girls flashing their breasts in the chat room at this forum. Thank you, Melissa. Okay, I was contacted by the site's owner, not me, but the network owner, and she said, what's up with this? I said, oh, nothing much. She goes, well, you know, you don't have to, but I would like you to remove it because I don't want any shit. And you know what? The damage has been done. It had been up for a couple weeks, not a couple weeks, been up for at least a week. It was up on the main page, on the front page for several days. So everybody who has an interest in seeing Venus's fat, ugly ass meander around in circles on a pole has already seen it. and everybody almost wanted to rip out their eyeballs. So Venus, you know, we already knew you were a liar and a hypocrite. The whole incident where you went to my friend Born Satanist PDF library, looked around, called him a thief and a liar, threatened him with to out him and to basically tattle on him for providing free PDF file occult books. Then Born went over to your website, and lo and behold, you have a lot of the exact same fucking books. And that was the end of it for you, Venus. After that, you lost all, and even what little respect you had. Because Satanists think you're a joke, because you're not even a Satanist. You're a Wiccan pretending to be a Satanist, to peddle black candles and occult knick-knack shit on your site, and now to do webcam dances. Well, you know, if you're into big fat trailer park women, guys, it might be worth taking a look at. But VenusSatanas is not a Satanist. She's a liar. She's a hypocrite. She accuses people of slander that make reference to her being a stripper because she dances around on a pole in her living room. Okay, but she will go around and call people a pedophile and a liar and a hypocrite and then do the exact same thing. So fuck VenusSatanas, you know. And guys, if you actually want to see the video that's in question, send me a PM. Obviously I can't post it on YouTube, but what I can do is I can drop you a link. So Venus, you know, what would have fallen down through the forums and would have never been seen again, it's probably now going to be seen by a lot more people than you think. So